So I'm not too knowledgeable about the inner workings of the Japanese mafia, but I guess I'll give it my best shot. Okay, so the Yakuza is basically like, you know, man, you guys know what the fucking Yakuza is, bro. Let's start the fucking video. But today I'm not here to talk about some random niggas from Japan. I'm here to talk about two people in particular, those being Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima, the two main characters from one of my favorite games of all time, and that game is Yakuza 0. Whew, yeah, Yakuza 0, baby! Yakuza 0 is a 2015 brawler slash beat 'em up that was published and developed by Sega, and this game has to be one of the best games Sega has ever made. The story, the setting, the gameplay, and the two fan-fucking-tastic main characters. Everything just came together to make a perfect game, and the people behind this are geniuses. But like, what's the point of me hyping it up so much? I mean, you're already watching the video, so I might as well just show you why it's so good. And unlike all my other reviews, I feel like I should start with the story this time. Alright, so one thing you need to know about me is that I don't really play games for their story. The reason I started playing Yakuza 0 in the first place was because the gameplay looked cool, but once I started playing, the story caught me by surprise. The plot of Yakuza 0 is kinda weird, but it's very enjoyable. It's one of the few games where I enjoy the story aspects almost as much as I enjoy the gameplay. And this game has some great fucking gameplay. Can't really go too deep into the plot because there's a lot of shit going on, and every time I try to explain it, I just kind of can't. Like, my brain just kind of stops for a second. It's hard to explain. The plot and story side of this game is amazing, but there really isn't much for me to say. All you need to know is that these two guys are in the Yakuza and a whole bunch of shit happens throughout the game. But since I've kind of already mentioned it a little bit already, let's talk about the gameplay. Ooh, the meat. Woo! So Yakuza 0 is a brawler. In this game, you are going to be beating the shit out of your enemies in some of the most unique and interesting ways. And that's the best way to describe the combat. It's unique. And I feel like most people would enjoy it unless, like, I don't know, they hate Japanese people or something. Actually, then they'd like the game because you beat up a lot of Japanese people. Yo, what the fuck am I talking about? Each of your two playable characters has 4 different styles of fighting which completely change how your character works. Like for example, let's look at Kiryu. His rush style is the best for one-on-one fights. It uses fast, precise attacks and has you dodging and weaving rather than just blocking. But his B style is like the complete opposite of that. He throws out wide attacks that are great for crowd control, and he doesn't even have a block or dodge. He just stands there and takes the attacks. Like the fucking Sigma male he is. Fucking Kazuma Tate, nigga. It's me, nigga. Majima's combat is completely different. Like, compared to Kiryu, this guy fights like a dyslexic stripper. One of his styles, Slugger, is just him swinging a baseball bat around. You know, he can parry, he can beat niggas with it. He's just running around with a bat. But one of his other styles, Breaker, is basically just him breakdancing, and while he does it, he kicks the fuck out of people, legs flying everywhere. You switch between Majima and Kiryu so often during the game, and I feel like this is perfect. It's like, once I started getting bored of Kazuma, I got to play as Majima, and it pulled me right back into the game. Their gameplay is so different but similar in certain ways that it's a perfect combination to have these two as playable characters. I'm trying to think of a transition, but I can't, so I'm gonna talk about the world and shit. This is the world segment. So this game takes place in Tokyo, and Yakuza's depiction of this place is beautiful. Walking around at night in this game is just enjoyable because of how nice it looks. Like, I've never been to Tokyo, but this is what I imagine it would look like. But forget about how the world looks. I want to talk about the abundance of cool and interesting shit that is scattered across this world. There is so many activities and mini games for you to do. Fucking bowling, golf, karaoke, the arcade, baseball, being a male stripper. I think you could probably commit fucking tax fraud in this game. I don't know. You will never be bored while playing this game. And if somehow you do get bored of fighting niggas and being a Yakuza and doing all that cool shit, then you can literally go play other games in the arcade. If you're just bored of the main story, then there's so many interesting and unique side quests you can do. All the characters you meet in this world are wacky and weird and fun as hell to interact with, and even more fun to do their quests. I remember very well that there's a quest where you have to guard Michael Jackson and beat the fuck out of niggas while he's just dancing around the streets. Like, I don't know what kind of drugs the developers were on when they were making this game, but that were probably some good ass drugs because they made a good ass game. Everything, and I really mean everything in this game, is great. I haven't even mentioned the soundtrack yet, but bro, it's a good fucking soundtrack. The game's music is great. I mean, I know y'all were on fucking TikTok. I know you guys remember that fucking Dame, oh bro, it went fucking hard, bro. Alright, let me relax a little bit because I'm not really in the mood to get copyright striked. This game is fantastic, and you're actually making your life worse by not playing it. So do yourself a favor and go play Yakuza 0. It might just save your marriage or something. kinda unrelated, but games like the Yakuza franchise, the Sonic games, and of course Phantasy Star Online 2, which I made a video about a while back. It got like 10 views. Go check it out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, games like these really show me how underrated Sega is as a developer or publisher or whatever. So yeah, shout out Sega. Gotta go fast, yeah. But yeah, as always, it's me. I'm rapping and I'm stacking and I'm clapping. I'm letting it happen. Oh, that sounds sus. Yeah, it's me, Jugo Young. You know the vibes. You know, it's like I'm starting to come off the high of hitting 100 subs. So like, right now I'm just focused on hitting that 200, that 200, the two bands. Yeah, we got this, guys. But yeah, it's the usual, man. I hope this video doesn't fail. I'd be very sad because I love Yakuza. Probably won't, probably will, who knows. But yeah, this was your boy Jugo Young, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.